Welcome back to the channel. This is Life as We Know It. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, welcome. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys feeling? Let me know down below. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. So please be sure to hit that comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking. We're back today with another video. Great content on the way. Great content again today. Today we're doing a bit of a reaction video. It was a clip I saw on one of my favorite podcasts, Earn Your Leisure. I've talked about it before, but if you don't know, it's a finance podcast dedicated to empowering people to pretty much earn your own leisure, be your own boss. Don't be out here just working for somebody your entire life and end up at 60 something and still have to work for somebody else. But staying focused on the topic, they essentially had a music license lawyer on their show. And, she talked about her experience. She talked about what she's done in the music industry and some of her experiences. The clip I found particularly interesting, which I'm using for this video, is where she talks about AI and what the record industry is currently doing to combat AI and how they're dealing with it. I'm not going to talk too much more. Let's jump right into it and we'll talk about it after.
So when in the space of AI now, and we're seeing artists' voices being used.
It's crazy.
How do you wrap your mind around this, like from a litigation standpoint, right? Because who do you sue? How does this work?
I think everybody's trying, if they'll be honest, everybody's trying to figure that out. It's so new. Yeah. Because I was having a conversation the other day. I think that AI, and I don't know if I'm giving ideas here, but I think inevitably it's going to happen. When the technology's coming out, they're going to start seeing how people are monetizing from that. And I feel like they're going to want their cut. I said it. Because it's just, as a smart business owner, somebody's going to be like, if my technology helped this person create this, why am I not participating in that revenue stream? I just think that's one of the many ways it will rear its head. But I think people are like, AI is going to take over every human job. No, there's certain things that people still want humans to do. Mm-hmm. No matter how great technology is, like you still want a human being to, like, we're going to figure out what some of that is. But are people going to lose jobs? Unfortunately, yeah. Mm-hmm. But is everybody going to lose their job? No. What do you think? I'm interested. What do you?
No, I was listening to this Beyonce song and I was like, well, this is pretty crazy. Then I heard the Drake song. I'm like, this is pretty crazy. Like these are songs. I'm not sure. Like, I think the Recording Academy was saying that they might start accepting some of these songs as plays, right? Yeah. Because if it charts, if 3 million people are listening to it in a week, that's going to chart. Yeah. So if the artist really didn't have anything to do with the creation of it, other than an algorithm putting together their likeness, well, I guess that would be them.
Yeah.
How do you monetize off it? And is it copyright infringement, right?
That's the tricky part, Joy, because that's what I'm saying. It's like you're using at the core, you're using Beyonce's voice. Like, that's infringement. To me, I'm just giving my opinion. Mm-hmm, but somehow there are loopholes for them to get around it because if people are suing people, we haven't heard of a case of precedence, which they call it when it's a first of its kind. We haven't heard of one yet, and maybe it may be coming out, but that it's like, oh, this person's saying you can't use it right now. It's open for people to use it. It's falling under what they call the exception of copyright. You have parody, you have like education purposes, you have what they're called, when, like news, like if it's newsworthy, you have some of these. So it seems to be falling under. I'm pausing because it's going to backfire in some capacity. These artists are not going to be okay with because people recognize this song because they recognize the melody and the voice of the original artist. So who's going to tell somebody that that's not copyright infringement after all? But nobody yet has been sued or, held guilty. We'll see.
Now, this clip took me by surprise just because I haven't kept up too much with AI and all the different songs and the way people are using the technology to right now mimic voices of popular artists. Now, what really surprises me about this is that there's currently no precedence, there's no lawsuit, there's no current lawsuit or just anything of that sort that could create a loophole for people to sue AI creators or artists for using their voice illegally. With the AI Drake song, it's crazy that for one, it could be potentially considered a Grammy song. And essentially Drake can't do anything about it as of right now. Not to say that he's not going to, or that he's not in the process of doing it, but ultimately there's currently no litigation that can be used, and it's just an open market for people to use AI generated voices to make these songs, to submit them, and use the technology in that way. Now, record labels are definitely going to have to figure out something to combat this. If they don't, I see them continuing to lose billions of dollars, because I mean, simply you're using an artist's voice that they have signed or that they're in business with. So I mean, they have to find some way to combat this, to not only protect themselves but to protect the artists. It's just a crazy world that we're starting to live in. I was on Reddit not too long ago, and I actually saw somebody recreate a Playboi Carti leak using an AI generated Uzi and Carti, and I have to say the song sounded pretty damn good. So you know, there's no limit to what AI technology could do. It's definitely going to take somebody's job, you know, but there are still going to be some things that humans still are going to do. People are still going to want humans to do. But, you know, I think certain things that we're already seeing, grocery stores, I think even as far as truck driving, you know, I could definitely see it becoming AI and being predominantly AI ran as opposed to humans, especially with all the strikes and just everything that's happened over the last few years, and especially this year. You know, I know we're currently in a rough spot in our economy, but you know, I think this is kind of like a big pivot point for the world, you know, in terms of what AI technology is going to do, if someone is going to step in to govern it. In this case, there's no litigation to protect artists, so I mean, we have to wait till something happens or there's some type of precedent set. But you guys let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Do you think AI should be able to even take it this far? Do you feel like there should be some type of lawsuit or some suit where artists can protect themselves and, you know, ultimately their voice, something that they were born and gifted with, and it's essentially theirs? Do you think there should be some type of litigation to support them? Let me know down below in the comment section. This is Life as We Know It, and until the next video, I am out.